إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا ومن يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, the subject of today's khutbah is the journey of our souls. The journey of our souls. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in the Quran, يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الرُّوحِ قُلِ الرُّوحُ مِنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّي وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِنْ عِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that they ask you about the ruh of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Tell them, the soul is the commands of my Rabb, of my Lord, and the knowledge are given is but very little about the soul of you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described the respect of the soul which was given by him subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Hijr. He's saying like this: remember when your Lord, when your Rabb say to the angels, I am about to create a man from sounding clay of altered black mud. When I complete his molding, فَإِذَا سَوَيْتُهُ, and breathe into him my created soul, وَنَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي فَقَعُوا لَهُ سَاجِدِينَ. When I complete his molding, when I complete making him into shape of human being, perfection, and breathe into him my created soul, kneel down and prostrate before him. Accordingly, the angels prostrated together, except Iblis, the Satan. He refused to join those who prostrated. In Surah Sad, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described again in different angle. إِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي خَالِقٌ بَشَرًا مِنْ طِينٍ فَإِذَا سَوَّيْتُهُ وَنَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي فَقَعُوا لَهُ سَاجِدِينَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying like this: behold, when your Rabb say to the angels, I am about to create a man from clay, then when I have fashioned him, proportioned him, and breathed of my created spirit into him. Look at the enormous respect are getting the new creation, such as human being. Fall down and prostrate. Why fall down? Be respectful. Tame yourself to the new creation of mine and get ready to be at his service later on. Show your submission to him, Allah's word. And what would be the nature of the submission? You just fall down in prostration. complete submission just because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying so. That's why. Accordingly, all angels prostrated themselves except Iblis. He acted arrogantly and became one of the disbelievers.
Somebody's got
Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, in 3 places, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started the verse of the Quran is Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. One of them is here. Allah says in Surah Ankabut, Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut, dha'iqa. Thumma ilayna turja'un. I brought this verse because it is best fit to the subject matter today. Every soul shall taste death. Whatever we eat and feel, there's a taste of it. We have to go through the certain taste at the time of our death. Then, that's not the end. Then to us, you shall all be returned. Turja'un. You shall be gathered together and you shall be brought back. You will be back. You will return to us. Now, how the souls are taken. In Surah Naziyat, Surah number 79, the very first 2 verses, very small verses, but tears with meaning. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has described how the bad souls are going to be taken out of the body and how the good souls are going to be taken out of the body. In the first verse, وَالنَّازِيَاتِ غَرْقًا وَالنَّاشِطَاتِ نَشْطًا. By those angels who violently pull out, نَازِيَاتِ غَرْقًا, violently pull out the souls of the wrongdoers, and by those who gently draw out the souls of the righteous. How gently? It is as if when the righteous soul are about to leave the body, the soul come out of the body like someone is pouring a glass of water out of a jug. That easy is going to be out of the body of a righteous person. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has described in another verse in Surah Al-An'am, it's a beautiful verse, reminding us, وَهُوَ الْقَاهِرُ فَوْقَ عِبَادِهِ وَيُرْسِلُ عَلَيْكُمْ حَفَظًا حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءَ أَحَدَكُمُ الْمَوْتُ تَوَفَّتْهُ رُسُلُنَا وَهُمْ لَا يُفَرِّطُونَ. Now, ثُمَّ رُدُّوا إِلَى اللَّهِ مَوْلَى لَهُمُ الْحَقِّ أَلَا لَهُ الْحُكْمُ وَهُوَ أَسْرَعُ الْحَاسِبِينَ. The meaning of it, He is irresistible. He is supreme over His servants. And He sends guardian angels over you while you are living here alive. Guardian angels are guarding you from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Until when death approaches any one of you, our messengers, that is angel of death, take his soul, and they are not negligent in performing their duty. Then those souls are brought back, ruddu ilallah, to Allah, their real master, mawla lahum al-haq, real master. In this worldly life, whatever we think about our master is whoever it is, money, person, king, president, whoever it is, boss, doesn't matter. At the time of death, when the souls are going to be taken, they are going to be taken, our real master, Mawla lahul haq, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Beware, He is the judge and He is the swiftest in settling our account. Dedicate yourself to Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Surah Hajj. Dedicate to yourselves to Allah without associating, without committing anything, without doing any shirk, without committing any shirk with Him. For anyone who associates partners to Allah, it is as if he had fallen from the sky. The sky this is the basic instinct of nature to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And his body is either snatched away by birds, that is as if Satan, and carried away by the wind to some far distant place, far off place. This carried away, allegorically people try to understand this way, as if that person's own desire, evil desire, are going to be drive that person from here to there, not in any certain place. In explanation, the parable of full meaning is the man who falls from the worship of one God. If that one person is away from worshiping one God, it is like a man who falls from heaven. The heaven of his own conscience given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he's been taken up by false object of worship. Once he's away from one God, he's or she's taking a lot of objects for himself or herself for worship. And he's like a falling man being picked up in the air by the birds of prey. That is, he's going here and there, anywhere he's attracted to, he's going that way. Because he's moving away the center of believing in one God. But the false object of worship cannot hold him permanently in their grip. A fierce blast of wind, that is the wrath of Allah, the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes and snatches him away and throws him into a place far, far away from any place he could have imagined, into the hell of those who defied Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, we are not let loose by just any way. Allah says, say to the people of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the angel of death put in charge of you, given appointed on you, will duly take your souls, then you shall be brought back. You shall be gathered back to your Lord. The verse is like that. In Surah Sajda. قُلْ يَتَوَفَّاكُمْ مَلَكُ الْمَوْتِ الَّذِي أُكِّلَ بِكُمْ. Wakil, the advocate we see in our worldly life. The case we cannot do anything about, we hire a person to fight for us in the legal field. Malakul Maut alladhi ukkila bikum, appointed on him. Thumma ila rabbikum turja'un, and then you shall be brought back, you shall be gathered back to your Lord. The good souls, what would happen about the bad souls? Then we'll go about the good souls in a nutshell, in a short way. Surely the gates of heaven, sky, will not open for those who deny our revelations. First of all, the person who denies our revelations and treat them with arrogance, not only denied, but arrogantly denied, their admission into paradise will be as impossible as the passing of a camel through the eye of a needle. That is how we shall reward the criminals. The good souls and bad souls, when they are going to be taken up there, as the time is not permitting us today, I will refrain myself from saying that hadith, inshallah, in the future I will share with you. That when the good soul are taken from the body and on and on, crossing the seventh heaven right beneath the arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell that indeed the record of the wicked, this is the wicked, but the righteous soul, the angels will be said were to register the good soul in the record of Illiyin, the record of the righteous people. But as for the wicked, the record of the wicked in Sijjin, register for the wicked ones. What is that? What could make you understand what Sijjin is? It is a written book of hell. And surely the record of the righteous, Kitab al-Abrar, is in Illiyin, register of the exalted one, pious ones. And what could make you understand what the Illiyin is? It is a written book of paradise. And the good souls, they are not going to be in any tension, any terror in the day of judgment. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says like this: the time of great terror, the day of judgment will not grieve them, and the angels will receive them with greetings. This is your day that we are promised. The verse is like that. لا يحزنهم الفزع الأكبر وتتلقاهم الملائكة هذا يومكم. Look at the language. This is your day. هذا يومكم الذي كنتم توعدون. This is your day that you were promised. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, when the souls of the righteous people are taken to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when they are ordered to be registered in Illiyin, the place or the register of the book of the good people, they are going to be ordered to bring back the soul to on earth. Why? Because minha khalaqnakum wa fiha nu'idukum wa minha nukhrijukum taratan ukhra. From earth we have created you, and into it we shall return you, and from it we shall bring you back to life once again. And the last journey of our souls in Jannah, at that time, how we are going to be addressed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to be said that to the righteous soul will be said, O soul, Ya ayyatuha al-nafsul mutma'innah, irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyah, fadkhuli fi ibadi wadkhuli jannati. That would be our final stage of the journey of our soul. That, O soul, in complete rest and satisfaction, come back to your Lord, well pleased. You are pleased, you are satisfied, and well pleasing unto Him. And Allah is pleasing to you. Enter you then among my devotees, my servants, Ya ibadi, and enter my heaven, enter my Jannah. In your worldly life, whatever you thought that Jannah, your Jannah is somewhere else, your Jannah is in pleasing yourselves in the worldly life, but that was not your Jannah. Enter my Jannah here for everlasting life and laughter. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروا وأتوب إليه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. أما بعد، فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله ملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا أفرغ علينا صبرا وتوفنا مسلمين. وقال سبحانه وتعالى إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله.